we need to talk. I've been running this anime channel for now more than a year, and I have been watching so many great shows, both from your recommendation and also from my research, and they have all been really great, emotional. If you know me, you know I tend to show emotions quite easily. Why has it taken me so long to finally speak to you about this? I do not know, but here I am today, letting you guys know that we're gonna be starting One Piece. I am so sorry for making it so dramatic and so serious. I'm all good, no need to worry. I apologize once again if I made you a little bit worried. Maybe my acting skills aren't really the best. And I'm gonna be fully honest, it feels a bit weird sitting here just talking to you personally without me having something to watch. But I really want to get better at doing that because I feel like I really want to connect with you guys in a more deeper level. And here I am, starting One Piece. It's gonna be a long journey, but I am committed. And the reason why I am now starting this particular show is because 50,000 of you have been subscribing to my YouTube channel. And yes, for some people that might not seem like a lot, but for me that's bigger than my original village where I come from, or where the city that I was born and raised in. When I started this channel a year ago plus, I did not think that I would be sat here 1.5 years later with 50,000 of you supporting my reactions, laughing with me, probably some of you crying with me. We did it together, and that would never be possible without you guys being there along the way. So I also wanted to take a moment and say thank you for that, because it literally has changed my life. And I know that sounds like some bullshit that I just keep saying, but it has. And for the better, that is. I have some exciting news announcing a bit later in this video that I'm going to be talking about as well. But if you have taken the time to get to know me through this channel, thank you. And if you've done further research, you know perhaps that I'm a full-time streamer on Twitch where I mainly play video games. And I have been doing this for 9 years. I never wanted to only do gaming content, but it's something I started with so early on because I felt like I wanted to create a community that would play with me, not just based on their high skill level, because I'm not really a professional gamer, but I wanted a community where I could feel safe. So while I was studying, I chose to start streaming on Twitch, and I really enjoyed it. But I had really strict parents, and I was therefore just going on with my university and finishing my multiple degrees. And if anyone of you wondering, I do have an MPhil in cybersecurity management and risk assessment, and another master's in marketing and management. And I've always been very school oriented. My goal was to work in an office 8 to 4, 9 to 5, and be okay with that. But the second I finished my MA, I didn't feel fulfilled. I felt like something was missing. And I took a big chance and I started content creation life. But I feel like gaming as a woman was sometimes really hard because most of my viewers are men, and in the gaming industry it can be quite rough the second a woman speaks or they want to join the boys' games. Luckily, I have a really nice community over there at Twitch and in my Discord. So thank you if you're watching this from Twitch. Thank you. I really appreciate you for being nice and supportive. And that's why I wanted to start anime, because I wanted to experience something new that I have never really watched or seen or gotten the hype of. And I wanted to document it. I wanted just to have like a little hobby on the side where I could try something new. I never imagined that I would be referred to as a YouTuber in some instances, and I think that is quite insane when people come to my stream or we're at events and they're like, oh, you're that YouTuber, and I'm like, I am, and that makes me really happy, especially since this was never the plan. It kind of just happened automatically. So my first anime journey started a bit before my channel. I was sitting in Discord with my friends and someone spoke about this anime called Your Lie in April. And I was like, oh, what kind of show is it? And they were like, it's an anime. And I was very quick to be like, oh, I don't really watch that kind of stuff. I stick to more like Prison Break, Game of Thrones, you name it, Marvel. And my friend was like, you're gonna love this. It's gonna hurt, but you're gonna love it. And I did. I was crying so loud and so much. Because if you've seen that show, you know how heartbreaking it can be. But it was also so beautiful. And the music, the animation, the style, everything about it was just so nicely made. And that got me thinking, I do love Disney movies. I do love animated movies. So maybe anime is for me. So I got recommended Demon Slayer, and I watched 1 season, 2 seasons. And I was thinking to myself, this is quite epic. This is beyond epic. First episode, I was already kind of addicted to the show because the first episode is very intense and crazy. My friend said, why don't you react on this on YouTube? And to myself, I was thinking, why would anyone want to watch me talk about anime? I don't know anything. I am very emotional and I'm very outspoken and I have a lot of opinions on a lot of things. So I did. No idea how to do it, no idea how it worked. Didn't know the market, didn't know what shows to do next. I was just like, let's do season 3 of Demon Slayer, and my goal was to get 100 subs in the first year. And I imagined getting the 100th sub and I was so happy. And I just couldn't believe it. I was like, 100 people chose to subscribe to my channel that has like 2 videos on it. But I kept doing it. I posted once a week. I kept posting a bit more. And then when I finished that, I moved on to One Punch Man. And that's when things really opened up for me, because the One Punch Man community was so insane and welcoming, so nice. And I just couldn't believe my eyes in the comments, and I kept reading every single comment, and at times I would cry. I would wake up at night, check my phone if someone had commented on my videos, and it was just like a surreal dream idea hitting me, and I really enjoyed it, and it was so nice and refreshing watching the shows. One Punch Man was hilarious. Demon Slayer was traumatic but so good. So I was like, I want to explore more. And then one night when I was a couple of animes deep, I was like, let me ask my community if they wanted me to watch Naruto Shippuden or One Piece and a couple of other shows, and the majority voted for Shippuden. And I love that show. Let me tell you, I am swearing by it. It's my favorite show of all time. I'm not sure anything will surpass it. Don't hold me for that in case I switch to One Piece. But that show is my first long commitment to a show, and I wasn't really sure in the start if I could do it, because in my head I was just sat thinking, it's almost 1,000 episodes. This is gonna take decades to finish. I work so much. I do not have the time, but I do, because I wanted to, and you guys kept me going. So thank you. And now we're gonna start One Piece, because we hit 50K. And that's just so weird for me to say, like, out loud. I think it's a huge number. Obviously, numbers don't determine everything. but it feels very insane that so many of you are constantly watching my videos and commenting. So thank you once again. So with that in mind, I do have another announcement. Another big reason why I wanted to start One Piece is because this year, with my friends, I've booked my dream destination of all time, and maybe some of you can already guess where I'm going, but I'm going to Japan. I have never been to Japan. I love the idea of Japan. I love Japanese cuisine. I love anime. I'm a cosplayer for like more than 10 years now. So last year we booked the tickets, and I really wanted to go to Japan with knowing more than just Naruto or One Punch Man or Demon Slayer. I wanted to get that understanding more when I see Luffy or Zoro on a shop. I want to go to the One Piece gym and try out gymming there. I want to go to the all different kind of parks and actually be able to understand a little bit of it. So if you're watching this from Japan, or if you've been to Japan, please make sure you leave any like recommendations on what I should do, where I should go, what I should eat, what I should see. I've already made quite a schedule with my friends. And the best part about this is that I'm going to be streaming almost every day while I'm at Japan. With my friends, I'm going to be IRL streaming a lot of it. So maybe this is your way to join my journey and see Japan from a viewer's perspective. And I can't wait. It's always been my dream destination. Now it's finally going to happen in October. And I'm going to be posting a lot about it on my social media. Instagram, both my anime Instagram probably and my main Instagram. Maybe even going to spam TikTok with short vlogs, updates, food testing, anime content, and just everything, because I'm so happy about it. So yeah, that's why I wanted to talk to you guys, to let you know that I have officially started One Piece, but I have been preparing this for a little bit. So what's gonna happen is, after you've seen this video, I'm gonna be posting the first episode of One Piece, my full-on reaction. I do want to let you know that when I started One Piece, I had no idea about anything. I knew about Monkey D. Luffy because I've seen the character many places. I've heard about Nami because people have asked me to cosplay them. I've seen Zoro, and that's basically everything that I knew. I have seen a couple of more episodes because I want to get ahead on Patreon. So for my Patreons, I have a little schedule update. For the next month, 3 to 4 weeks, from Friday on, we're going to have double episodes for the whole weekend. So Friday obviously going to be episode 1. And then Saturday 2 episodes, Sunday 2 episodes, and then we're going to do that for the next 3 to 4 weeks. That way we can get quite a bit ahead on Patreon and stay up to date, and then just keep posting on YouTube as I regularly do already. So that's going to be exciting. I have already now, when I'm sat here, watched a couple of episodes, and I'm really enjoying the show. It's very fun, very easygoing, and I've been needing that because Tokyo Ghoul, Shippuden, Vinland Saga are all very emotional, intense series to watch. But with that being said, we are finishing up Hunter x Hunter and Vinland Saga anytime soon, so I'm gonna need new recommendations. I really wanted to watch me butcher this name, The Apothecary Diaries. I think that's how I'm supposed to say it, because I've seen a lot of cosplay potential from it, and I do tend to shy towards shows that have a lot of cosplayers and the idea of me being able to cosplay something. So let me know if you have any other recommendations. But I think that was my announcement from me to you. And I do want to say again, thank you so much for the support. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you. If you're watching this on Patreon, immensely thank you. I love doing this. It's genuine, so nice to be able to be so open, vulnerable, without getting judged. And the acceptance this community has given me is more than any other community that I have experienced. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And I see your messages, I see your comments. So keep doing that because it makes me so happy. And I'm really excited to start this new journey with you guys. It's gonna be a long journey, but hopefully it's gonna be a great journey. So that's it. I'm sorry for not starting sooner with One Piece, but we are now. Better now than never, right? That's a saying. I hope you guys are doing good. Remember to take care of yourself, drink lots of water, get some sleep, and I will see you soon, hopefully, with One Piece. I squish you.